Nigerian Immigration Service has suspended Officer Akomolafe Michael, who has stationed at Murtala Muhammad International Airport due to multiple allegations of drug trafficking. The suspension is pending further legal action, with the service awaiting court judgment for additional steps. It's read the attention of the Nigerian Immigration Service has been drawn to a publication by sanctions of the media that link Akomolafe Michael, one of its officers serving at Murtala Muhammad International Airport, to multiple charges of alleged drug trafficking, which resulted in the arraignment before a federal high court in Lagos. The service wishes to inform the public that the officer in question has since been subjected to internal processes and placed under suspension following the allegation of the involvement in the case in May 2024. The service therefore fully supports the court proceedings aimed at determining the level of his culpability. NIS says it awaits the court's judgment before making further comments on the matter to avoid sub judice. The service reaffirmed its commitment to excellent service delivery, discipline, and zero tolerance for criminality, and will not hesitate to sanction any officer whose conduct is contrary to these ideals, wrote Udo. Drug trafficking. NDLA arresting Delhi. Security personnel fighting this almost every day. The House of Rep came up with the idea that the best thing to do about these drug trafficking issues is to fight it from the bank. But see, we are still waiting for them to fight from the bank. In Borno State, the governor came up, said that they have seen a forest where these things are being planted. And of course, they are equally fighting it, but as day goes by, it is on the increase. What should be done?
I don't know why you keep asking me what should be done. Let me rather tell you this. If you subject members of the National Assembly to drug test, you'll be shocked. If you subject leaders of this country, I'm not talking of whether they have drugs in their bags or in their homes or in their cars. I'm saying in their body.
So you're saying that elites are equally involved in this?
The good thing is that it is scientific test. So it is not an accusation. Let them subject them to drug tests and let's get the report. You'll be shocked. This country is a drug country.
But this person in question that was being suspended is also a security personnel, is an officer, and then being caught. So who are the people fighting drugs?
This is just opportunistic.
So who is fighting drugs then?
See, this is just opportunistic because they caught somebody now. They want to give an impression, that's in Nigerian Immigration Service, they want to give an impression that they're doing a good work because they caught somebody. All of them are involved. How you need to do, okay, go ahead. Is
this not a matter of one bad egg in the midst of 24?
Thank you for bringing that statistic because I myself, I even had something else to add. I said, for every 12, if a biblical statistics for every 12 there is a Judas and you have 50,000 of them, then divided by 12, that tells you how many of them are doing that.
No, because you said all of them. This is what you did, all of them.
Now.
And then I'm asking, is it not a case of one bad person in the midst of 24 persons?
No, the reality is there. The reality is there.
What's the reality? The
reality is that they are involved.
But you do not have evidence to prove that they are involved. Do you have the evidence?
Oh, you are looking for proof. It's okay. The proof will come one day. Because we keep hearing things.
But for now, the story that we have is one person has been caught and the person is on suspension so far.
Sure.
So what do you think about their action?
They have done well. It's just that they didn't catch everybody. They caught somebody who was unlucky to be caught.
Okay, Dr. Okochi, well, according to you, it's a good thing that they've caught one person. But how do you think there are other measures that NDLA should put together to be able to fight drug trafficking? Because Delhi, almost every day, people carry drugs at the airport. A lot every day. So what should be done?
I'll tell you the connectivity to the situation in the country. See, whenever you have, it's a general rule that whenever you have economic recession, people find ingenious ways to look for money. And all these things are the outcomes of the poor situation in the economy. And so people are looking for ways. We need to rework Nigeria. If this is going to be my last statement and we shut down for today, this program, let it be on record. We need to rework Nigeria. Nigerians need to be buoyant again. Let's have food on our tables legitimately. Let's have clothing. Let's have shelter. Let's have water. There's one other thing we did not take care of.
Okay.
We shut down the power situation in the Nigerian Air Force. Can you imagine a whole Air Force is shut down for 8 days? Air Force base because there's no power. We need all that. We need to grow this country again. And you will see some of these incidental criminalities will just die naturally on their own.
Dr. Okochi, do you think that if there are food on all Nigerians' table,
yes,
that these crimes, this corruption that has eaten a lot of persons up will stop?
It may not stop, but it will significantly die. It will dip. Why? Oftentimes, when there are economic tightness, people look for ways to survive, including criminal ways to survive. What you need to do is liberalize wealth. The wealth in this country, liberalize it. Let us all have it together. Like you have in Saudi Arabia. Like these are other oil-rich countries. You have in Venezuela, you have in Kuwait, you have in Qatar, you have in UAE. All of that you have. People are wealthy because the country produces wealth for everyone. When you do so and you liberalize wealth, somebody is going to ask you, so why are you taking bribe? You already have a car. You already have a home. You're already a graduate.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Okochi, for coming on today's show. It was beautiful having you in the studio. Thank you
so much. I appreciate it.
All right. And thank you, our viewers, for staying patiently. I am Akomolafe Michael.